Hello, Internet. Welcome to another exciting edition of Eric's Corner with a word to the not so wise. Today, we're going to talk about cancel culture. So basically, is what it means to me is the fact that when somebody says something that goes against the greater agenda of media narrative and government, etc., means we get rid of them. The big social media platforms, I mean, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Well, they just get rid of them. They cancel accounts and so on and so forth, and etc. I mean, it's somehow controversial because it only seems to apply to one side of social media and one side of the political spectrum. It's the accusation went out that the conservatives keep getting censored and deplatformed, and their freedom of speech is being stifled. Okay, yes, I believe that also, because I have yet to see somebody on the left actually get canceled. Somebody that works at Home Depot with a fuck Trump hat gets fired because how is that appropriate for the workplace? And you act like that's cancel culture. I like how the left says, oh, it's actually us that's getting canceled. Well, no. They have no actual grounds for that statement. Cancel culture on the right. Tim Allen, whose show Last Man Standing got kicked off of MSNBC, I believe, and then Fox picked it back up. They tried to reboot it, and it kind of flopped, which is unfortunate because it was a good show. Kevin Sorbo, whose manager, who he made millions of dollars for, said, I can't represent you anymore because you're going against Hollywood, basically. Roseanne canceled her new show. J.K. Rowling, who simply said, I believe in traditional marriage values. And then the LGBTQ community said, oh, well, get rid of her. I mean, everybody needs to boycott her. If you don't, you're a hateful bigot. Well, no. And then people bought the game that it had something to do with, I guess. I don't know. I didn't play the game. Joe Rogan, who has 13 times the viewership of CNN. 13 times. Not twice, not 5 times, not 10 times. 13 times the viewership of CNN. He had a couple of doctors on that said the COVID thing was a scam, which that was another video of mine. You've all seen it if you're still watching. Elon Musk, who bought Twitter. They said, hey, Twitter got rid of Donald Trump, and they said, well, it's a private company. They have rights to do this. Okay. Well, when Elon Musk bought it and it was, oh my God, he's censoring my freedom of speech. These things don't seem to apply evenly depending on where your opinions are at. I mean, my phone that I'm talking to right now, I had to buy my phone, right? If my phone's not free, then is it censoring my freedom of speech? Well, no. I have a plan that goes with it that costs $140 a month. It's not stifling my freedom of speech when I have to buy that to have, access to the internet, right? So how is Elon Musk and his standards changing, somehow stifling your freedom of speech when he wants $8 a month to run the company? I mean, he got rid of like 4,000 employees. He's got like 4 left. I mean, he's got to pay them, right? Kanye West. I mean, didn't it cost him millions of dollars, and now he's racist, and an Uncle Tom? I mean, I just don't understand the aggravation over people. I mean, okay, it's racist to not go with a general narrative. Okay, well, he's a black guy, and he says he doesn't agree with it. Well, he's a Hollywood elitist that has no idea what he's talking about. And then another Hollywood individual has the opposite opinion. It's like, wow, they're our Messiah, they're our Savior. They have this great opinion and they have money. They must have a valid opinion. Like, again, things seem to apply differently depending on what media wants you to think. Dr. Seuss, I mean, he had some artistic drawings that had a monkey-ish drawing of black people. I mean, come on, I call my kids monkeys all the time. It's what you call little kids. That's a usual thing. South Park tried to get rid of them because the transgenders in athletic sports tried to get rid of that show, and they've been ruthlessly ripping on everybody for 25 years, and you're offended now. I don't know what to tell you. And the left has absolutely no anything on the structure I just told you, as far as, you know, they say somebody got fired from their job for wearing a "Fuck Trump" t-shirt at Home Depot. I mean, come on, who do you think's supporting the right? It's their customers, and they act like that's private corporations just bulldozing the whole thing. That's just simply not a fact. So, I mean, I've given you a lot of examples beyond a reasonable doubt, and I really wish we could at least come to a better common ground on these issues, because it doesn't make any sense. You take one contradictory issue on what I just said, like Kathy Griffith, who had the severed head that looked like Trump. Like, oh, that's cancel culture. Oh, that one example. Both sides were pretty disgusted by that. That was pretty gross. And she made a statement, this has never happened to a woman like this. Like, oh, you're going to try and hide behind your victim status as a woman? I mean, also, nobody has ever done something so cringe and grotesque as that. I just don't understand how you can act like a victim after doing something like, I mean, the whole country is against these types of grotesque acts. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents on cancel culture. I'm pretty sure I have the high ground here on all of it. But that's Eric's Corner, so thank you for joining me, and tune in for next time. I hope you enjoyed the show. Have a good one.